Uh, so as you can see behind me, some chaos happening, and the chaos is what inspired me to vlog tonight. And I realized that I haven't really formally announced what's happening, and some of you know what's happening, but I just wanted to get this vlog started officially. So I'm going to be doing a vlog about building a granny flat in my backyard back here. This is my lovely backyard. If you were on Instagram the other day, you saw the chaos that was happening back here and the noise. Can you hear me over that jackhammer? I was just thinking that there's a lot of upheaval happening in that backyard right now, and it's kind of feels good and it feels weird. Like, I'm not sentimental about the backyard. I don't care about well, I do care about my gardenia bush, which I just asked one of the gardeners to try to transplant because I really like that bush. It's not the stuff, it's just the unearthing feeling. Everything's getting unearthed. And the house has been cleared out, a lot of stuff over the last 2.5 years with my minimalism, but the backyard is getting minimized. That's what's happening. And it's a little bit violent and messy, but that's to be expected when something new is going to get planted. There goes another plant. This is the start of the vlog. Very auspicious. So I live in this house right here, and we have finally been approved from the city of Long Beach to build what's called an ADU, or an accessory dwelling unit, in the backyard. More about how you do that and the specifications and the requirements and the criteria and all that later. But suffice to say that that's the project. My cousin Heidi's husband, Mike Kimbrell, is the general contractor. He lives in Morro Bay, and I trust him because he's family, and he helped me build out Kava 9 years ago. So he's my contractor of choice. The fact that he lives out of town creates a little more chaos. That's the theme today, chaos. And yeah, and I had a lovely architect, Alberto, help me with the plans, and the design was done on Art Bazaar. So more about all that later, but I guess I'm starting to feel like things are happening now, and it's stressful and exciting. It is exciting. I'm happy about it. This is going to mean more freedom for me financially, and more about that later as well. There's physical chaos, as you can see. There's physical chaos in the front yard. Mike, when he comes down every other week from Morro Bay, is going to sleep in his camper, which is parked in my front yard. Which is, if you know me fairly well, you know that I like everything in its place. And right now, nothing's in its place. Well, I guess everything's exactly the way it's supposed to be right now. But I realized today that I'm going to be living with a high level of chaos, mental and physical, for the next 9 months, 6 to 9 months. Hopefully less, but trying to be realistic. I feel like the physical chaos obviously is contributing to the mental chaos, but the mental chaos is about project managing something that is like in a foreign language. So I'm project managing Mike's general contracting, and we have some workers lined up for some of the work, the labor. I'm trying to do as much as I can to save him time and save me money, which means I have to do things like go down to City Hall and talk to engineering services about shit I have no idea what it means. But the architect has a question, so I go down and ask the question. I have no idea what the question means, and I'm getting an answer, and I'm feeding it back to the architect, and I feel really out of the loop and out of my element. Tomorrow, I told Mike there's no reason why I can't do this, but as the project manager, I can go to a industrial plumbing supply and ask around about good, solid plumbers that can help us with the tapping into the water and sewage line. I know I can do that, but it's the mental chaos of like, I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I have no idea. I'm walking in there to some testosterone-filled plumbing supply tomorrow, an electrical supply, with my daughter, and asking about contractors. Which, if you know me, you know I can do it, and I know I can do it, and it will get done, but again, I feel like I've stepped into a foreign country, and I have no sense of the language, and I don't really have a lay of the land. I don't know, I mean, I have a vague sketch in my mind about what's happening in the project and how it's going to go, but I learn something every time I talk to Mike. So, in a good way, you know, we're having this grass removed on Sunday, and I thought we were going to have to pay hundreds of dollars for the dump to take it because it's very heavy. And he was like, nope, we'll keep it because we'll use it to fill back in the foundation. I guess is creative process, the start of something new, and it's going to be messy, and I don't like messy. I don't. So, yeah, I'm a little out of my element. Part of this vlog is about trying to encourage people that they can do this. And so, yes, I'm in chaos, and that's reality. Mike, the contractor, believes, and I believe, that people can do this. And because of the fairly new law in California that says you can build an ADU in your backyard if you have the right square footage, yeah, maybe this will be encouraging for some people. It's also a documentation of the process. So it's kind of like when I was becoming a foster parent and I did my blog, because I kept getting asked the same questions all the time, and I wanted to share what was going on, but it was impossible to do that with every person that was asking. So this is just my easy way of dispersing information and having some fun with it and documenting the building of this new home. So if you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. You can email me, you can text me, but in the comments would be easier, because then if other people have that question, I can answer it there. And I can also answer those questions in future vlogs. So, yeah, welcome to my chaos.